Hey folks, AJ, the CEO here, and welcome to the first media booth of 2024. Happy New Year to all of y'all. And I've been meaning to do something like this. I had a thought about this when we were at our crossover service on the 31st at church. And this is something that I really want to hopefully resonate with y'all. And this is the same thing. I did this with choirs, do this with media, and I hope to share this with you. So you see the title of the episode is I Can, I Can't. What does that mean? When I used to teach choir, when I had a difficult song, I never came into the choir rehearsal and told everybody that this was a difficult song. I always told them that this is going to be simple, this is going to be easy. I laid the groundwork because if I came in saying that this is going to be difficult and this is new, everybody is going to imagine the worst and you're not going to get that much out of it. But if you tell everybody it's going to be easy, you've prepped them to relax, to make them easy so that they're not letting their imagination go wild and think things are going to be worse. Why do I say that? I have helped, thankfully, hundreds of ministries personally, thousands on YouTube. And look, I didn't start with knowing this stuff. I went to school as a computer scientist, as a programmer. That's what I went to school for. I didn't go to school for live streaming, video editing, none of that stuff. I learned it. But as many times, people seem to keep forgetting where I started from, that I just wasn't born knowing how to do this. And I see so many ministries, unfortunately, when I install everything, I go to train them. All they keep saying is, I can't learn this. I just don't know this. I mean, this is foreign to me. I can't. And there's an old statement, I forgot who said it. It says that whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're both right. And you need to prep yourself. And I always tell people, like, stop telling yourself what you're not capable of, especially when this is new. You don't know what you're capable of. I didn't know I was going to be able to be good at media ministry and all this other stuff and live streaming and stuff because I had never done it before. And I would want to say that going especially in the year, and this is not just in media, this is just in life in general. Let me get real with you. There was nobody that I'm aware of in my immediate family that ran a business. So when I had people saying I can't do that, first off, why would I listen to that? My mindset has always been, don't tell me what I can't do, especially if you have no proof. If you've never done it, why would I listen to you? Like I've told y'all this before. My mom has been a registered nurse for over 30 some odd years. And I would go to her and say, Mom, you know, what if I told you how to do an IV? Oh, AJ, I wouldn't listen to you because you don't have any experience. Okay. So in other words, when someone who has experience says what you can do or you can't do, well, let me take that back. It's easier to take advice from somebody who has done something than somebody who hasn't. That's my whole point, what I'm trying to say. And then I'm flipping that around. I'm someone who has learned this, and I'm trying to tell you and teach you. But then you have people that just say, I can't. I'm like, is it saying that you can't, which means that you just currently don't have the ability to do something, but if you learn it, you will? Or is it, I won't? That's a difference. Won't is, I am choosing to not learn. I am choosing to not listen from somebody who knows something, who can educate me. That's something different. So I went off on a tangent on that. I mean, I just want to say that I am surprised at the things that I've been able to accomplish. And there's still things that I look over in the future. I'm like, can I do this? And I always tell my daughter, I said, you don't say what you can't do. because we can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And that's real easy to say right now, but I mean, I'm going through it myself, and I'm working on this as well too, to stop telling yourself what you can't do. Hey, you don't have anybody who is interested in media at all, but you do. Don't think you can't build a media ministry even if it's just you. You can. I did that. Many of other people have done it. Oh, I can't figure out Facebook. There's billions of people on Facebook, and at some point in time, it was their first time, and they've learned it. If billions of people have learned it, you can learn it too. I don't know how to live stream. Millions of people have live streamed. I have tons of videos on how to do it from a step by step. Other people have done it. If one person has done it, you can do it. But the real question is, do you have a willingness to do it? Don't confuse I won't with I can't. Can't is just saying I just don't know how to do it right now. But if somebody's willing to teach you, you sit down to learn, then that can't can become a can. But really, when people say I can't, that's really saying I won't, at least in my opinion. But all I'm trying to tell you is you are more capable than you think you are. Stop shortchanging yourself and telling you what you can't do. You can. It's just a choice. It's just as easy for you to make it work as it is to not make it work. Because, again, people have done it before you. So if somebody else has done it, then you're capable. Now, if you're talking about, I was getting ready to say walking on water, but guess what? Somebody has done that too. But my whole thing is, especially going into 2024, tell yourself, instead of telling yourself what you can't do, how about you just make the choice and say, tell yourself what you can do, especially when there are resources out there that can help you get there. All right? That's about it. The same way I tell with choirs, I say with all of y'all, figuring out PTZs, figuring out video switchers, figuring out how to make an Ethernet cable, an SDI cable. Guess what? It's not that you can't. You can. You can. Once you sit down and there are resources to do it, you can. You are capable of way more than what you think. So stop telling yourself what you can't do and choose to say what you can. So this is AJ with another Media Booth, folks. We'll be catching you later.